away from this one. Casey, what you got?
I don't know. It's just funny to think about, like, people that look like how much information you find out that you don't want to because you're just like kind of scanning a room and you see somebody's phone and you're like,
Chicago's pizza, listening to this newlywed talk about how bad her husband is at sex.
That's a tough spot.
Oh man,
that poor guy. So I'm gonna go curveball here because it's not what I had written down the first time or the second time. So Janelle wanted to do the classic pictures on the beach. Get dressed up in sort of matching clothing to take pictures on the beach. And I have no qualms with it.
I'm full of questions.
Because, well, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Right. Paint me a picture, Picasso.
So my wife asked me to do very few things in our relationship. And so this is one of those ones where...
Yeah, we know.
I just don't fight it.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures, honey. So we wait, of course, till the last day to do this, that we're down there. So this is Thursday evening. Friend of the program, Florida man, was down there. And, how it worked out, like, timing-wise, like, he went to go grab supper, and I was like, hey, we're taking some photos. Like, if you can come down and take the big family shot, that'd be great. Oh, man, I'm running to go pick up food. Let me know. Maybe, coordinate. I said, okay, no big deal. Let you know. So I told Janelle, I was like, kids are going to be ready to eat. Like, they're going to want to get down. Like, we need to start picking some stuff up, start packing, like, getting ready to go.
Get down.
And so I was like, we'll just go out there and take some photos. Well, our beach house was next to a public access site. Not like a highly traveled one.
No, but there was one there.
There was one there, and it was no big deal. We didn't have any issues with it. And there was a couple that had pulled up that went to the beach. And it's great situation. Like, not a problem. They're out there to just kind of catch the sunset and take some photos. This woman could have been Lizzo's twin.
Oh, yeah.
In a bikini.
Yes.
With a boyfriend.
Even better.
That was snapping photos of her rolling around in the sand.
Oh, boy.
And taking photos.
Remember road trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going on.
Looks like something you would have seen in a Jacques Cousteau book back in the day.
So Janelle, we take the pictures of the kids, and then we take
marine photography.
We take the pictures of, and I'm watching this couple out of my eye, and she's splashing water, and he's an Instagram boyfriend, like he's snapping, he's all in it, and so I have a nice camera. It's a nice Nikon, like doesn't get used except.
We took ours down there. We have a Canon Rebel.
Yeah.
It's like an EO3 or some shit. We took it down there and never got it out of the box.
Yeah. So Janelle's like, hey, do you want to text Chad and see if he's ready? Because we were at that point where we got the kids, and then we got the kids with us individually, and then like we were ready for the family shot. And I was like, we won't bother Chad. Let me just go ask this guy.
Oh no!
Like let me give him a break of what he's doing. Snapping photos of Lizzo rolling around in the sand and splashing in the water.
He needs a break.
Not real Lizzo. No. So I walk over there, and the first thing I notice is this boy is higher than a kite.
Yes, sir.
Like he is floating on a whole nother level where him and Dave could argue about, some Bigfoot conspiracy or Helen Keller.
Higher than eagle pussy.
Oh my gosh. He just reeks of it. And I was like, hey, bud, you wouldn't mind just snapping a couple quick photos, like old girls, like I see you're taking a little break here. She was checking his work, obviously. And so he's like, yeah, no problem. So he comes over, and I was like, perfect. And we start getting lined up, and I'm like, hey, just that silver button right there, let her eat. It'll snap. Okay, cool. Perfect. So we get everything. So we're trying to get a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 9-month-old to look in this.
Dogs?
No, they didn't even touch the beach. So we get lined up, and I see his finger moving around it, but I don't see flash or anything. He goes, all right, I think I got a couple. And Janelle goes, I don't think he took a picture. I go, I know, honey, he didn't take a picture. So he shows me, so he takes the camera and he's like, hey, you like that? And shows it to me. And it was the exact picture I had taken before he got over there.
That you weren't even in.
Wasn't even in. And I was like, oh, well, we're kind of missing, because it was the one Janelle had taken of me and the kids. And I go, we're kind of missing the woman in the white over here. And he looked at it and he goes, oh, shit, bro, I'm sorry. I was like, hey, no big deal. I was like, man, you got to push the button. And so then by that point, like the little screen on the phone had gone black, gone dark. And then that was the next thing where he's like, oh, I can't see through this. And I was like, the eye hole, buddy. You can line it up through the eye hole. Like, I'm trying to coach him through all this and get these kids. And the pictures are terrible. And Janelle looked at it, and I was like, there's a couple where one is like maybe salvageable. And I told Janelle, I was like, honey, I can, this guy finally snapped a couple, and I was like, I could tell, I could read the room. And I was just like, we need to let this guy go back to shooting Lizzo rolling around in the sand because he failed here. And we thanked him, dapped him up, like, hey, appreciate it, enjoy your time on the beach. We'll see you later. And
I just hope they got back and all the pictures are selfies of him.
Oh, God.
No, they're not. I'll have to bring them out, but like the ones we took, like one of them is pretty close, but there's one where like he snapped like right when Janelle was trying to get one of the kids to pay attention. And there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they're just, it's a tough spot.
When you messaged us that and it said any plans for sunset pics.
Yeah.
Or when are we doing our photo shoot? David was like, we have to go find something matching.
I saw him in there, like the white, like the people do the white, like flowy, whatever,
they
like
had
PJs, not for big guys.
No, they had him at the surf shop.
Yeah.
And he was like, the only way that I'm taking a photograph with you two is if we can wear that. And it was like on a mannequin. And it was like a big white, chic-y looking, like a tight collar Indian looking suit.
Oh,
you
my.
know what I mean?
Well, and
God.
like that behavior, like I'm just going to say this, but like when other races maybe point out stereotypes about other races, that is like the sunset pictures on the beach and the matching outfits is probably the most white thing you can do.
Oh, we did it. Yeah, June of 19. We took our big boy camera down there.
Yeah.
And took
lots of people take sunset pictures.
Well, no. I could show you the ones. We took the big boy camera and set the timer. I brought my tripod, the whole deal.
Yeah.
And then luckily there was another dude down there that was like, here, we'll take it. And this guy knew his way around a camera, and it was not high.
Yeah.
So, but we did it in the middle of the day because there was no humanly way possible. We could either do morning or evening because of the level of
intoxication,
inebriation there would have been in the evening.
And this is the second year in a row because last year it was towards the end, and there was like 3 European couples out there.
Oh, God, yeah.
And there was dudes in like
bikinis, banana hammocks.
The dudes were in shorts
got their
that
ball fro peeking out the side.
Yes.
There. Yeah, buddy.
And
yes,
we were
sir.
taking photos, and finally like one of them was like, hey, you need me to take a picture.
Oh, they're Italian?
Yeah, they were. Well, Italy.
G'day, mate.
Italy is European.
Hey, right. I'll slit your throat and throw you in the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, but he took great photos. Like he was like, he knew how to work the camera.
You get lucky every
This guy, he is thankful for Mr. Jobs because that's all
the cameras that they need.
He's able to do.
Yeah.
And I
think some friends of ours, Scott and Julie, they had like professional photos. They drove to the East End at like 6 o'clock in the morning and had sunrise photos taken.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort.
Way down there. FOMO photography. Which
I joined the Facebook group
too.
and see lots of.
They're really good.
Did you see the picture of the lady holding the jellyfish?
Yes.
I about sent it to you, but then I remembered.
Why hold a jellyfish?
Well, they got these weird hard jellyfishes.
They were, dude, this thing was...
So what did it look like? Because we had one that flowed by us.
Like
a bulbous.
transparent globe.
Yes.
With little...
No, it didn't have big long tentacles. They were
No,
just
they
like
were little
spiky
guys,
looking
yeah.
dudes. Yeah.
So those don't sting you.
No, I guess
Well, I
obviously,
think
I
the
don't know.
stingy bits might.
I kicked it back into the water because it had beached
Like a
itself, but it was
football.
hard. Like it was bulbous and hard.
So I kept my eyes out. I kept my eyes peeled because last year when we were down there was more of the ones that you think of with the longer. That was dead.
Box jellyfish.
That
Those
had-
are the ones that are bad.
That had floated through and got the kids out, and the kids were like, "Why?" And I was like,
Oh.
"That's a jellyfish. We don't want to
Had
sting
a
on it."
Shark sighting down on our end.
Multiple times.
Justine was on high alert. Yeah.
For sure, shark.
Oh yeah, for 100% sure. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Little black tip. It was probably 4 or 5 footer.
Well,
And
Dave
at,
could
and
have.
at one point it was.
I was watching for him.
At one point it was probably less than 10 feet away from Evelyn, and Justine was like, "Get that away!" Like flipping out. It was bad.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's
crazy.
so we. But I mean, and I do I don't mind it. I just wish we did it like day one. Like you get out of the car,
Yeah.
put these clothes on, let's go take photos. And we saw a few, not as many as what we've seen in the past. Like last year when we were down there, just a few. But
Yeah.
what a hell of a way to make a living.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
these people, they call you up. Mm-hmm. Hey,
That's what happened with Scott and Julie. They had it originally scheduled, what'd they say, 2 years ago or a year ago or something, and the guy flaked or something happened. So then they had to go back, and this time they did it for free
so we could move down there,
and just become photographers.
do photographers, this podcast, do fishing content.
Yeah.
And then maybe we could run an island like because there's
Watch.
Shark Watch.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get drones.
Yeah.
We could be drone pilots.
And then I think there's like a real need for,
The hardware shop is what I was telling Mace.
Yeah.
Heavyweight pool cleaners.
But there was a bar or there was a oyster place
Yeah.
that's closer to the main drag running
there.
north south.
Yeah.
But we turned it into a breakfast spot,
Oh, God, it'd be awesome.
just straight up breakfast. Because I think the only other place to get breakfast was
Beach Pit.
Beach Pit.
Weber's Donuts.
We ate at Beach Pit. It was okay. We went to Harry A's. I've never had this before. So we went to Harry A's. Not the food. We had smash burgers. But they were, because that's what they're kind of known for. It was just different. But we went and ordered. And everywhere we went had a kids menu. So the kids ate, popcorn shrimp or shrimp and fries.
Whatever, yeah.
So we get there to Harry A's. Nice guy. We sit down. Kids menu, yep, good. We try to be order quick, like ready to roll because attention span. And we don't take the devices in to entertain. Like it's us chatting or drawing or coloring or whatever.
Doodling, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't participate
Okay,
in doodling.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Janelle doesn't either. So it's just the kids.
super smart people.
Yeah,
Go
thanks,
ahead.
buddy. And so we ordered the kids' meals and the appetizers came out at the same time.
Yes.
And so Janelle and I are like,
Very common.
really?
Yeah. A lot of places.
That your appetizers and your kids' meals comes out at the same time? Mm-hmm. Because then our meals came out after the kids were done eating and appetizers were gone. So it actually prolongs your stay. Mm-hmm. It does not make sense to me.
I don't think it prolongs it.
How? Your kids are waiting on you to finish eating.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have eaten faster if they would have had their food at the same time. Probably speeds it up because you can help them with theirs. But yeah, they are waiting on you. It didn't prolong it.
Yeah, it most certainly did.
Absolutely not. If you ordered and it takes 10 minutes to get your meal, 5 minutes to get appetizers and kids' food. If it takes 10 minutes to get your meal, 5 minutes to get appetizers, and then they bring the kids' food the same time as yours at 10 minutes, you're still going to take the same amount of time to eat your food. It doesn't prolong it
How do you not think it prolongs it?
because
you're
not
there.
pushing
'Cause
back.
our
You're there
meal-
for the same amount of time.
No, because our meal, we would have been finished eating with the children. So our kids are done eating. We're still waiting 10 minutes for our meals to come out. Then
sure.
they come out and then we eat. And our kids were done before we got our food.
Therefore,
Absolutely, but
it's
you would
you're
not have
s-
been done.
You would not have been done.
They wouldn't have been done. They'd have been eating at the same time as you, but you would have been sitting there the same amount of time. If it takes, let's say it takes 10 minutes for you to eat your dinner, just because we're going to say a number, and it takes 20 minutes to get your food, you're there for 30 minutes. It's going to take the 20 minutes to get your food and 10 minutes to eat yours, whether your kids are eating before or during the same time you are.
right.
There's no way.
How you figure? No,
Because there's 15 minutes from when the kids got done eating and we get our food, and then Janelle and I have to eat. That extends our stay.
but it wouldn't matter if they brought
If that's how long it takes to get your food out.
That's how long it gets. Yeah. Like they didn't systematically plan it. They just brought it that way.
The kids were done eating.
Right. The food that you ordered takes longer to prepare than said popcorn shrimp and appetizers.
They had the same smash burgers that we had, except there was an extra patty on ours. I'm telling you that it extended our stay.
I'm out.
How are you out?
Well, you're wrong, and you just can't admit it.
How is that wrong?
Well, I mean, David just already spelled the math out to you.
If we would have all been done at the same time at 25 minutes, and we have to wait
Well,
an
now we're
extra
going to
15 minutes.
25. A minute ago, it was 10 and 30, even numbers. You're
Okay.
throwing these fives in here to really screw things up.
No. So if we would have been done as a complete
Here's the
unit,
timeline. We order.
Oh, here we go.
We order. We have apps. And we have kids' meals.
Yep.
The reason they do this is because you ordered appetizers. That's for the adults, not the kids. Then we have parents' meals, and we're just going to call that meal. And then we're going to have the bill. This is the end of dinner, and we're going home. So we order, and it takes this long to get your food served. It doesn't matter if your kids' food comes here with your apps or here with your meal. The bill is going to come at the same time.
Each time.
Because nobody ever orders their appetizers and wants them the same time as their meal. So they bring the kids' meal and the appetizers at the same time. That's pretty common practice. And then parents' food comes after your appetizers a few minutes after. So
it wasn't. It was like if our kids are done eating, this is the point I don't know. Like if our kids are done eating and we still had to wait an extra 15 to 20 minutes to get our meals out when it could have all rolled out and us been done.
well, then
there's
you shouldn't
no
order
way,
appetizers.
then there's no way that it's done any quicker.
Because the
Then
only
if they
other thing
would-
could have happened is they could have brought your apps, held the kids' food till yours came, so now kids' meals comes too, and now you have 20 minutes that the kids are doing nothing but complaining, and then you guys all get your
But they're
food
eating the
together.
appetizers. Like our kids get, like we order appetizers that kids will partake in too.
Okay.
Therefore, we're still at
No.
the same point.
You guys
It
are
did
wrong
not,
on this.
It did not prolong the
I don't know how you can say it doesn't prolong it. If we would have eaten at the same time as our kids and been done at the same time, which we would have,
Oh, if they made okay, well, yeah,
Yeah,
but then
that's
you
what
wouldn't
I'm
order
telling you guys.
appetizers. Who wants their appetizers and food to come out at the same time?
no, but I'm saying that if you move the kids' meal, that's not the argument I'm saying. I'm saying that when they brought all that stuff, because some places do bring your appetizers in a close time period to your meal,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that if our kids were sitting there waiting on us to get done eating, as in we had to wait that long for our meal to come out, then we have to eat. It is a prolonged process.
We'll have to agree to disagree. I guess.
I don't know how you can say it's not going to be prolonged.
You're still going to be there.
If it prolonged it by not bringing it out at the same time.
But what if it wasn't prepared that way?
If what wasn't prepared that way?
Like your food took longer to prepare.
I just told you we ordered the same burgers
That
and
doesn't
fries.
mean shit.
How does that not mean anything? It's not like there was anything exquisite that was ordered that would have taken longer to prepare.
Are you on that kitchen staff? Do you know how long it takes for them to prepare said meal? Maybe that's just how it goes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You guys, whatever you think. I think there's going to people. Yeah. All right, Smoke, what you got?
I don't even remember. I feel like this is a whole can of potatoes.
Dreams.
I swear that I talked about this on the show. So if I did and you guys are hearing it twice, I'm sorry, but we kind of thought talking before, maybe I haven't. What's the craziest dream you ever had? And I know Casey doesn't dream. So I'll tell you mine while you're thinking.
Okay.
I had this dream that me and Toby Keith
Uh-huh.
and Tom Selleck
Okay.
were all Texas Rangers.
Got it.
And we're hanging out and we're having lunch, like iced tea, a
Right.
tenderloin. It was like an Indiana lunch, but in Texas.
Okay.
All right. We got a call for a disturbance at a gentleman's club.
Okay.
And this is midday.
Right in the afternoon.
Yeah. In
Well,
Texas.
lunchtime.
lunchtime in Texas.
Gotcha.
So we load up in the truck. Me and Toby Keith and Tom Selleck.
Yes.
We head to the titty bar.
Uh-huh.
And Tom Selleck runs in there, leading the way. He kicks down the door.
Uh-huh.
We hear a disturbance in the back. So he goes to check it out. Like we hear the girl squalling.
Okay.
Because it's Tom Selleck. He goes to check on the damsel in distress.
For sure.
Well, me and Toby Keith are casing out the joint to figure out what happened.
Oh.
Well, we don't find anything. All right. So we all reconvene in the parking lot.
Got it.
And it's me and Toby Keith. And then Tom Selleck comes out with the stripper and her dog. Okay?
Okay.
And we're in the parking lot. We're like, okay. He's like, well, maybe we'll give you an escort home. And she's like, yeah, that'd be great because I don't know what happened. So Tom Selleck's like, hey, I'll just ride with you so you know you're safe. She's like, okay, that'd be great. And me and Toby Keith's like, oh, Tom.
Yeah.
So he goes to get in the front seat of this little like Honda two-door car, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she makes him get in the back seat.
That's where the dog sits.
Yeah, so the dog was riding shotgun. So me and Toby Keith are getting a big chuckle out of this. We get back in the truck. We crack open a cold one.
Oh, man.
And then right when we pull out onto the
While
road.
on duty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. They're Texas Rangers.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
And it's just this old state road, you know, like 2-lane. And there's a stop sign there. Well, this county sheriff vehicle goes by right as we're pulling out.
Yeah.
So we look at each other, we chug our beers, and we just rear end the bejesus out of that sheriff's car. Then I woke up.
Wild.
But I had this dream back, this was probably 2005 or 6.
Holy shit.
And I wrote it down because it was because that was right after Beer for My Horses came out.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is going to be the next Toby Keith movie if you ever hears about this.
It's very vivid, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Best dream I ever had.
When I eat hot sauce
Yeah.
before bed, I think we've talked about this before, by the way. Like Frank's hot sauce, Cholula, anything, Tapatio, anything that's hot. I don't know if it's the cayenne pepper or what it is, but man, I have some lucid dreams.
Really?
Yeah. With other people that, you know, that I haven't seen for years or anything. Look at the size of that. Is that a wolf spider coming across the floor there?
I think it's a cricket.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can put a saddle on that bastard.
Ride them all the way home.
That's right. I have some trippy ass dreams too. And like, do you have like the one reoccurring dream? Do you ever have that? I know we've talked about this before. I know this is deja vu from hell.
Did we talk about my dream? As the
No,
second time we've
I don't
covered it?
think so.
Okay. I don't think I have reoccurring dreams, but I don't. That's the most one I've ever remembered. Most of my dreams now, if I have them, I dream about being at work, and then I wake up panicking because I'm not at work, and I thought I already put like an hour and a half in.
That's nuts. I don't know. I have really crazy trippy ass dreams, but I don't. Like I can remember them, but none of them really stick with me. Like I can remember waking up being pissed, like that something happened in the dream that I was not approving of. And, you know, then I promptly consult the the party there and say, hey, what the hell? And she's like, what do you mean? Like, it was a fucking dream, you idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, it still makes me feel uneasy. You know, I don't like it. So,
That's the kind of dreams Casey has, is uneasy ones.
yeah, when he screams bloody murder in the middle of the night. Shit! What? Wild.
That's a caffeine intake issue.
Oh my God, man. That was nutty.
Yeah, that's a wild dream.
Yeah.
It's a good story for Toby. It'd probably make him laugh,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
with what
about
he's
that.
got
He
going
needs
on
some
now.
laughs. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like
Although I think he
looks
said
rough.
that he's
He's going back on tour.
keeping
The old man away, he said.
What's he going to... Oh, man. That's got to be tough.
that yawn or
Yeah, that too. It's getting late, boys. No, like his stamina. Like he's...
Oh yeah,
his
I don't think
recovery
he'll
and
be-
everything. Like there's got to be a good couple days in between shows and stuff. I can only imagine.
I just wonder if
I feel like isn't it in Vegas?
I don't know where it is.
I don't know. I thought he was going to go out on tour. I thought he said he was going to go on tour. But I think that it makes you wonder if they told him like, hey, this is a 3 to 5 year thing. You've responded to treatment, but we're never going to get rid of it.
Right.
And
So go live it up.
go live it up and do what you want to do, which is unfortunate. Obviously, you hate to hear that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's a great dream. Smoke. Wish I could participate in the dreaming.
sorry,
That's
but
wild that you don't. That's
But he
the
obviously
crazy thing.
does.
Yeah, he obviously does. It's just that you don't remember them. And I know.
well, I
There's
mean,
sometimes
everybody dreams,
Yes,
but not everybody remembers.
you're right.
To where you can say, like even you said, you have some that
They're just not, they don't like. I could probably tell you about them until lunch, and then after that, they're gone.
I think I just told this one so much because it was so freaking cool.
Yeah.
oh, it's a hell of a dream. You got
Like where does
Selleck,
Tom
Toby
Selleck
Keith,
come in?
Because he's a badass.
Hawaii 5-0,
Yeah.
original Hawaii 5-0,
Like he's a ladies' man.
and Dave likes mustaches.
Yeah.
He's a big mustache guy. Or he watched a lot of Blue Bloods.
I got
Isn't that his
complimented
current
on
show?
my mustache again
Oh yeah.
recently. Yeah.
By
A man.
Oh man.
it's a great compliment.
Another man.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I mean, you got to go where you can go.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's definitely
absolutely.
true.
Oh man, I can't
Wandering
wait.
Dutch.
Here we go.
Where we? Oh, we're out on soup, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that was a
It was a
failed
swing and a
experiment.
miss.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I could probably throw one here real quick.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I've got some complaints about the ones that we did do. Like, oh, it was awesome knowing how much of each ingredient to put in.
Yeah, we didn't think that out very much.
Why? Did they really want them? They really wanted the entire recipe?
I was told today, he's like, yeah, that was awesome. That white or wing it white chicken chili I
Yeah.
tried. I had all the ingredients, but no idea how much to put in anything or how long to cook it.
Oh,
I thought you went through that part.
no. God. Use your brain, Emerald Lagasse.
I really think the soup season thing was a joke that turned into reality because we talked ourselves into
I
it.
said I made a mean one this week. Chicken noodle.
Yeah.
It was literally a rotisserie chicken from Sam's, a head of celery that I chopped up, a handful of carrots that I chopped up, 32 ounces of chicken broth, 32 ounces of water,
Now, see, that sounds like a crock pot soup, and that's how I roll.
and then I put mushrooms, like baby bell
I don't know
mushrooms.
you'd put that much liquid in for a crock pot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, soup, yeah.
Well, but if you're
Chicken's already cooked.
Well,
Yeah.
see, like my mom, she does it.
And then I got 1 pound of egg noodles, like those
Oh,
big.
I love egg noodles.
God damn, I do too. Yeah, and I
Where
put
you stand on egg noodles?
garlic in there.
I like them.
Yeah, a spoonful of minced garlic in there, and then a shit ton of salt and pepper. And
Shit ton.
garlic salt, or no, garlic powder, and then literally just let her boil. The chicken was already cooked, so I took the rotisserie chicken and deboned it
Yeah.
into a pot or into a vessel.
Yeah.
And then after the liquid had came to a slight simmer, I added my chicken, and then when it started to boil, then I put the noodles in, let it boil for 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then cut the heat, cut the fire, and put the lid on, and then just let it set for 20 minutes or so. And
You know, I'm embarrassed to admit that the
Scrumptious.
first time I boiled a chicken was probably after Mom passed, so obviously 31 and on.
yeah,
Like, I had never done it before. Mom always, you'd see her.
that was literally one of my mom's, but it wasn't egg noodles. Like egg noodles are the swirly ones, right? My mom would always make chicken and noodles with those big gooey ass,
from Reams.
Yeah.
Reams is the company. That's what.
the big gooey ass dumpling ass noodles, the real
Yeah.
slimy bastards. See, I didn't really like that.
Oh,
We
we
had-
always keep them dumplings in the frizzer.
We had chicken.
Yeah.
Mom would do the chicken in the crock pot and then boil a pot of noodles, put it together, or however the hell she does it, and then we'd have a salad with it. That was that meal.
Yeah, we
And
always
I never
did.
ate the shit. I
Mom-
just ate salad.
Mom would make. See, now Miss Myron's getting a double dose of soup talk for her. It's just not been cold enough for it.
Not yet.
We've had great weather. But so when we did chicken and dumplings,
Yeah, I'm out on dumplings.
Oh, boy.
with the
Not
reams,
me.
with the reams dumplings. That's probably my favorite meal. And then
Big
like
slimy
the chicken
balls,
noodle.
no, can't do it.
That's how I like it.
Not with the reams though.
I don't know what reams are.
That's the
I'm
name
sorry.
brand of one.
Yeah, I've never had them. I don't think I have. No.
That's just a frozen brick and little strips, and you got to.
No, I think they already come
Well, but
bagged.
you got but you got to split them apart. 'cause
Oh,
they're
yeah,
it's like a
frozen together.
brick,
Yeah.
frozen.
I like
together.
squirrel and dumplings. I guess chicken and dumplings, squirrel and dumplings, same thing. But I mean, I just
Well, one's with chicken, one's with
one
squirrel.
squirrel. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the dumpling is.
the dumpling is the same. But I
like
guess it just
dumplings.
depends on the dumpling
We
type.
ought to cook some dumplings on this here fake fireplace this winter.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, make a soup at the beginning of the episode.
Oh God, dude, with some cornbread maybe too.
Yeah.
Maybe on it. We're gonna have to start doing that on days I ain't got to work the next day.
Yeah.
Because that's one where I'll be kicking that old electric recliner back, turning on a good.
I think the winter allows for maybe a little bit more Friday recordings.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not because we enjoy the fake fireplace way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneaks up on you.
That's how much I'll knock
Yeah.
knock your dick in the dirt, bud.
It will.